What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Division 2, especially the TU12 update. And is this the end of the Division 2? Now, before we get into the video, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell. We did it. We got past 20,000 subscribers. Next move for us now is 30,000. There will be a giveaway on my channel coming up in the next couple of days, so be sure you've got that notification bell hit. Otherwise, you may miss the chance to win it. And you, believe me, you don't want to miss this chance. Now, with that said, let's get straight into today's video. So by now, everyone should know what is coming in TU12, or what we've been told at least on the state of the game about TU12 update. Now, there are some speculations going around exactly what's going to happen. Is this the final update? Is this kind of the goodbye from Division 2? And are they going to be making Division 3? Now, let's take a look at some of the things that they're bringing in, such as the optimization station. Now, the optimization station is a great move. Don't get me wrong. I have been calling for this for a long time, so to see that actually being implemented is fantastic. I know a lot of the community also wanted this for a long time as well. Begs the question of, is it too little too late, which I covered in the video previous to this. Make sure to go and check out that video. It will be in the top right hand corner right now. But basically, is it too little too late? And the reason I say that is because yes, it's a fantastic thing for you to be able to max out your builds. That's what we want. We want to feel powerful, we want to have the best builds, and we want them maxed out. Now, the issue I have with that, and the issue a few people are going to have exactly the same as me, is yes, you're going to have a great build, okay? Your build is going to be maxed out, and then where are you going to take that build? What are you going to do with it? Where are you going to go? Because there's no new content. Now, in my opinion, and this is literally my opinion, it's not right or wrong or whatever you want to say. You know, I'm not complaining about the update. I'm just saying that if I was to bring TU12 out with an optimization station, I would have brought some new missions, or even some legendaries, you know, new legendaries, or legendary outer world, you know, outside world, legendary control points. Make it so we have a reason to max our builds out, because right now my build is fine. It's not maxed out, but it goes through everything fine. I don't have to worry about my build, you know. If I want to do stuff, generally I can do it. It's fine. So there has to be a reason, and that be like more missions, more content, because we don't want to have to then grind the same missions and same content over and over again for, say, the season pass, etc. So there's no kind of new stuff coming within the game in terms of missions that we know of as of yet. Now, in my opinion, like I say, I would have just brought that along a DLC. Whether that's a paid DLC or even just a quick free DLC, I wouldn't have minded. If they'd have brought like a $20 DLC out and said, hey, but you're going to get the optimization station with this DLC. You're also going to get this, that, the other, new weapons, new brand sets, etc., which are coming, but they're just missing the content, in my opinion. Now, the reason why we're asking, is this the end? Like, is this the goodbye? Is because when they did this with Division 1, when they put the optimization station in, it was kind of towards the end of the game cycle. And the reason why they do this towards the end is because if they do it at the beginning, it would have been even worse than it was now. And even though I was calling for it from the beginning, it would have actually took away all the grind, because they don't have enough content pumped out there for us to keep playing and keep us occupied. So for them, they can't give us it early on, only towards the end, which means to me that this game is coming towards the end of its cycle, or the end of its updates, etc. I'm not saying the game's going to die, like, you know, they're going to unplug it and that's it. I mean, basically, look, the same as what happened with Division 1. Things started getting better. So they started improving things in Division 1 towards the end of its game life. So it's almost like what they do is they'll build you up of a load of they'll start off well, then they'll make it a bit crap, and then it goes very crap, then they ban the whole community, then it gets even worse, then it gets better, but then it gets worse, and then eventually what happens is they make it kind of what people want. And this is what they're starting to do now. They're starting to implement changes. Some changes that I have brought up that other people haven't even brought up. So I know they're changes that they don't want to implement. Believe me, they do not want to implement any changes that I say, because they can't stand me, which is fair enough. But like the challenges in Summit, etc., then that is like something I called out on a video, and a few of the other things, the vendor, etc. And there's other YouTubers calling stuff out that they would never normally listen to, because they usually listen to the select few people. Now, for them to be doing that says to me that they're now kind of, look, let's just give everyone what they want at the end now. Let's concentrate on working on our new project or products. And I strongly believe, I'm going to say it, I'm going to call it, I strongly believe they are already working on Division 3, which is why we have seen a lack of community managers, community devs, etc. anywhere. Like, I can't hardly even find any. Like, I think there's like 2 or 3 that I can find. There used to be loads of them where you could reach out, you could speak to them, and basically get some kind of response on Twitter. All of them have stopped responding to people on Twitter now. They won't answer any questions. They're basically just ignoring the community, because I think they're just working so hard now on Division 3, and it's really my strong opinion that that is happening right now. Now, do I hope they do a Division 3? Yeah, I do, but honestly, if there's anything to go by, don't get your hopes up too high, and I'll never get my hopes up. Will I buy Division 3? Yes, of course I'll buy Division 3, because there still isn't another game like this one. Like we've said many times before, when they bring out a game that's like this, that gets me as much as this does, then I may pack this game up and stop covering it. But honestly, like, there's not a game like it. Let's just keep playing it, and, you know, I'll keep highlighting issues, I will, and I'll keep fighting for things to be put right. And that's kind of what this channel and what the whole community is about. You know, we just need to feedback, and the feedback I've been given is constructive, and hopefully they're learning that I am actually giving constructive feedback rather than, you know, just making them a nightmare for them. There's been no glitches and stuff since last time, you know, and honestly, I think that they should just listen to other YouTubers and other people in the community, not just YouTubers. It should be a fact that they listen to people that are saying things within the community and implement those changes. Even like the task force and stuff like that, I don't even think they get listened to a lot. I did speak to a couple of people that are involved in that, and their feedback doesn't really go anywhere either. So it's not like they're just ignoring us. They're basically just making the game for themselves. So the changes that come in, they all seem to be excited about. When I say they, I mean the devs. They seem to say it on State of the Game, all excited. Oh wow, we have made status effects worthwhile now. But really what they've done is they've ruined the Dark Zone with status effect builds, or, you know, with the Ridgeways, or with the Eclipse backpack, etc. What they don't understand is they're making a game for themselves, because they like to use status effects, or they like to use skill builds. They then made them powerful. Then it was like, oh, okay, well, I like to do this, so now all of a sudden it changes to how they want to play the game. As a developer, in my opinion, they shouldn't be doing the game for how they want it. They should be catering for a majority of the community. And I'd say not a majority of the community play PvP, and I know that. There's not a high percentage of people that want to PvP in this game, because they're happy doing the PvE stuff. And the PvE stuff is really where it stands out. It is what it is, you know. They do have a good story. They do have, you know, a good campaign behind it. The problem is it just runs out too fast, and it gets a little bit boring and repetitive. The same as the Summit. Again, people are bored of it already. Once they've got the Ridgeway, there's no point in playing. Apart from now, when TU12 comes out, they'll make you play for the first week or two until you've got the new exotics or brands, etc. And then that will be it. And like the new brand set that's coming out, you're going to get that within the first day, because you just go into Summit, select the new brand set in the target loot, and you're guaranteed to get some pieces. So you can get that in one day, which is not an issue, okay, but there's no content added to it. Now, I just wanted to do this video because I want to know your opinions, whether you think this is it. Is this the end of Division 2? Are we starting to look now towards Division 3? Usually their division releases in March time, so are we looking at March 21? My prediction would be March 22. I think they're going to drag it out for another year, but I could be wrong. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!